So this is my 100% linen curtain that I've got in the studio. It's called Laconia Air and it's from James Dunlop and it's in the cloud colour. It comes in a beautiful array of colours here, which are quite organic. But as you can see, it looks like linen and it's nicely creased. That's because I've washed it and I've hung it straight back up. So I've got a steamer. I don't normally steam straight away. You should let curtains hang for about 2 to 3 weeks to let them settle. Because otherwise, if we're putting steam on it, we're actually stretching the curtain and making it do something that it probably doesn't want to do, or it's going to settle in anyway. But with linen, it's always going to need a little bit of a touch up. So I'll use a little bit of steam. Now the funny thing with linen, and I'll tell you if you want to buy it from me, is that it will go to the environment. So if it's really humid, it will pick up the moisture, and what it does is the fibres absorb the moisture in the air. So you think of a wet woolly jumper in the washing machine, how heavy it gets. The same thing happens with a linen curtain. So it gets really heavy and that's when you see it puddling on the floor. So you might actually even see, once I put some steam in here, the curtain will get longer and it'll start stretching down to the floor. But once it becomes dry again in the summer, it'll spring back up because the fibres actually become quite dry and stiff. So they'll stiffen back up and then you'll find it coming back off the floor again. So it's a little bit of a weather predictor, the linen. You know if it's really humid or really dry because it will always move. So I'm just giving this a light steam and you can see that the creases are coming out. If you really liked crisp linen, you could get an iron and iron along the bottom here. I like the beauty of linen. I like that it looks a bit rustic. So I'm going to leave it as is and just let the steam do its work. So you can see there now, I'm adding some steam and it's almost touching the ground where it was quite far off before. It's now getting quite heavy.